everybody, Dave Kawada here with you, and it's another ESPN Honolulu Fan Friday Talk Story. And almost fresh off the plane, as the women's water polo team just came back from a trip to Michigan, we have as our guest today Emma von Rossum. And Emma, first of all, thank you so much for taking the time. And in fact, actually, you guys just had practice just a little while ago ending it, right? So you just practice, shower up, and here you are.
Yeah, well, we finished an hour ago, and thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, first of all, tell us about the trip to Michigan. It was pretty successful, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we lost our first game against the home team, Michigan, and then we won the remaining 3 games against Marist, Indiana, and Salem University. So overall, it was a good experience for our team to get to play 4 games in a weekend, see where we're at. We have a lot of learning points that we can work on now, so we can only grow from this experience and get better. In 2 weeks, we're leaving for the Triton, or actually next week, Thursday, we're already leaving for our next tournament. So it's going to be fun and exciting and fast paced. So yeah, it was good.
You know what really exciting about me getting to talk to you, because I'm a peripheral water polo fan, right? I've watched it in the Olympics and things like that. I've even watched some of women's water polo on TV, but I get a chance to really ask some nitty-gritty questions about the sport, but we'll save that for a little bit later. But obviously, by your accent, tell us about your hometown and your home country.
Yeah, so obviously, as you can hear, I'm not from Hawaii or the US. I'm all the way from the Netherlands in Europe. And I'm from Nieuwegein, which is a small city right below Utrecht, which is exactly in the middle of the Netherlands. And I mean, unlike Hawaii, we have all the seasons there. So I'm happy to not be in the cold right now.
When you say not be in the cold, like what kind of temperatures are you talking about right now, would it be?
So right now, so we have temperatures in Celsius. So I don't know how we're going to convert this, but right now it would be like maybe 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, which it's not freezing yet, but I mean, it's like chilly and it's raining a lot. So the climate here is very different and I like it a lot.
Oh, well, that's definitely a big difference considering how far you had to travel, because a lot of times for college students just in general, but even student athletes from the continental United States, coming to Hawaii is like, whoa, that's really far, but you are coming a longer. What kind of led you to want to come here?
So I played at my club UZTC, which is in Utrecht in the Netherlands, and some of my older teammates that I played with there, they have been to Hawaii, such as Dagmar, Leonie, Amarens. And when I was younger, I saw that they were playing here and I thought it was so cool, but it never in my mind was like actually like something that I was going to do. And then one day Leonie contacted me if I was ever interested in playing in the US. And then she got into contact with Mo, and then that's how it all started. And then, yeah, it happened from there.
Wow, that network of recruiting seems to work no matter what sport it is. And Mo, you're referring to the head coach, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Coach Mo, Coach Marine. Yeah.
Gotcha. How old were you when you first started playing?
So I kind of grew up in the pool because both of my parents play water polo.
Oh.
So when I was young, like we were all like I was always in the pool, and I mean they didn't like make me and my sister play or anything, but obviously because my parents played it, I wanted to try it. And I think I was around like 8 or 9 when I started, but then at first I did not like it at all, and I was also doing gymnastics. So I wanted to continue with gymnastics, which doesn't make any sense because I'm super tall and all gymnastics are really short. But then in the end, I went back to water polo because I had like an injury in gymnastics or something. And then I fell in love with the sport and I never stopped again.
All right, now, considering that your parents may not see this, who was better, mom or dad?
They will definitely see this, but my dad is better, I think, because he started playing at a younger age. My mom did not start playing until after she met my dad.
Oh.
And so, yeah, my dad started playing from a younger age. And usually when you start a sport when you're younger, you tend to be better at it.
Now, you mentioned you were in gymnastics. Now, you're listed at your height is 6'2". Now, in sports, everyone gets all wound up in what is the person's height and things of that nature. Now, for water polo, like in basketball, obviously, the taller you are, the better. In football, height and also your size matters. For water polo, physically, what is kind of the key characteristics? Is height a big deal, or long arms? What are kind of the key things for that?
So with water polo, it's kind of cool that you can have like or be any height and you could play like a certain position in water polo, because we need like fast attackers, we need strong centers and strong center defenders, which is what I am. I'm a center back. And you obviously, as like a goalie, you want to have like some height and like long arms. But in water polo, it's cool that yeah, you can be like tall and strong and you can play like a very physical position, or you can be more like a little bit shorter and like super fast in the water. So any height can be optimal for water polo. It's how you use your physical abilities that you have.
Right, because it's technically from up here. But I know there's the
Yeah.
physical element of water polo. But first of all, you're listed as defender. I think you said you're a center defender.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that position? What is the roles of that position?
So it's basically the center is the person that's playing like right in front of the cage. And as a center defender, you're kind of leading the offense together with the goalies, because the position of the center determines what offense or defense the teams are playing. And so my job on the team is to, first of all, make it very hard on the other team centers, and then organize the defense, make sure everyone knows what they're doing, just so that the defense is not a chaos and we all like are on the same page with each other.
Is that the same position when I would hear announcers say that the 10-meter position or something like that? Is that like the center offensively kind of has their back to the goal, right?
Yeah.
They kind of put themselves. So you're the defender. If you're defending, you go right behind that person.
Yeah. They're like on the 2 meter line in front of the
2 meter.
cage.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 2 meter defender, they would say, I think, in like announcements and stuff.
Isn't that the most physical position to be in? Because you're constantly like pressing up against each other and it's physical and all that stuff going underneath the water. And
Yeah. I mean, I think being a center or a center defender is one of the most physical positions in water polo, if not the most physical.
oh, I think water polo athletes at the sport, I think you guys are the most well conditioned athletes. I mean, for anybody who thinks another sport is more conditioned than being in water, for one thing, right? And then
Yeah.
you never touch bottom,
No, that's
right?
not allowed.
You are, and it's not like swimmers where they're just swimming in the water. There's no, you got physical contact. There are people trying to drown you literally as part of the game. You got to
And you got to
control the
throw a
ball.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried
Yeah.
it, and trying to hold a ball and throw it and elevate and throw, that's not very easy at all.
No, I mean, we've played it for so long. To me and my teammates, obviously, it's natural, you know. But I can definitely see how it's very challenging for people who have never played it, and it gets tiring for us too. It's a very physical sport, and it's fast paced. You go back and forth, and you're swimming, and you're treading water, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I give you credit just for the physical preparation that you have to put in just to play the sport. Now, I know you guys spend a lot of time, training, conditioning, so forth and so on. You're traveling. When you have some spare time, now spare time in Hawaii, what do you do? What does Emma do when there's no water polo to be practiced or played?
Well, I love to go to the beach. That's the most amazing thing about Hawaii, I think, is the amazing nature that you have here, and we have nothing like that in the Netherlands. So whenever I have time, I love to go to the beach. It's so nice.
Now, your guys' team has actually been coming off some really significant success. You won the Big West, right, last year?
Yeah.
Coming in predicted to be second in the conference, but ranked sixth nationally. Who are some of the other schools, the other teams that are kind of the powerhouses of women's water polo and college water polo?
So you have Stanford, which has a really good team, USC, Cal Berkeley, UCLA, UCI Irvine, which is in our conference as well. ASU is like up there as well. Michigan, that we just played, they're good as well. Like the fun thing is also that the top 10 they're all like good teams that can match up against each other. So yeah, those are the good teams in the country.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of heavy hitters that you guys are battling each weekend. By the way, you love to go to the beach. What do you like to do? Are you into body surfing? Do you like to just hang out on the sand? What do you like to do when you go to the beach?
Well, to be honest, I just love to relax at the beach and like float in the ocean because I'm doing so much in the water, like at the pool, you know. But yeah, it's fun to like play in the waves when they're not too big because obviously I didn't grow up around like big waves or anything. So sometimes the waves here can be a little bit intimidating to me, but I love to float in the ocean, chill in the water, hang out with my friends, like talk.
Hey, that sounds like a great day at the beach. By
It
the, you
does.
know, when you first came here, your first year, what was maybe the most challenging thing to kind of get used to?
Well, I think just doing like everything in English. I already spoke English pretty well before I came here, but having to like talk English the whole day, like think in English, go to school, like write my notes in English, it was just like obviously a change from doing everything in Dutch.
Hmm.
And getting used to all the terms in water polo because I knew obviously like the normal like English that you do in school. I was familiar with that, but then
Hmm.
the water polo terms in English I had not heard of those. So in practice I would be like, what does she mean, and like look underwater what other people were doing, but that came very quickly.
I gotta say, I mean, your English is very, very good. So, I mean, I wouldn't have known that, you just came from the Netherlands. Things like that. Okay, here's a little interesting part. I'm going to ask you a question, but I'd like
Okay.
you to answer completely in Dutch. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What is the most, what is the most favorite food for you to eat and why?
Okay. Quick clarification. Do you mean my favorite food here in Hawaii or my favorite food in the Netherlands? Because I have different favorites.
Whichever one, whatever is your favorite. And give me
Okay.
that answer totally in Dutch.
Oké. Op dit moment is denk ik mijn favoriete eten ahikatsu. Dat is gefrituurde tonijn en rijst. Dat is hier in Hawaii gemaakt. Super lekker met hele lekkere verse vis. Het is echt, echt heel lekker.
I know what you said because I heard
Ja,
katsu. I got the
ja,
rice in there. So you
ja.
do you like is it chicken katsu you like?
No, I said ahikatsu.
Oh shucks. Okay.
Ja.
I missed the ahi part. Wow.
Ja.
So you like that. Okay, what's your best dish? What is the best dish for you from your hometown area?
Can I say this in English?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I think right now it depends. Like it varies per month and like what mood I'm in. But right now, because it's winter at home, I think it's um stamppelrauw andijvie, which is like a certain just veggie stew with like a sausage and like bacon bits on top. I cannot really describe it in English because I don't know what the veggies are in English, but it's really good and my mom makes it really well. And we don't eat that here.
Oh, you probably missed that. By the way, has your parents, do they get a chance to watch you play? I don't know if they can catch the TV broadcast or have they come for a visit, anything like that?
So my parents wanted to come the year of 2020. They had like their trip booked and everything to come for the Big
Oh.
West, and then COVID happened. So
Mhm.
they haven't come yet because that happened my sophomore year, and then or like my sophomore year, and then the year after was still COVID, where there was a travel ban from Europe to the US. And just this year it has opened, so they are planning to come in April because the Big West is going to be here in Hawaii. So they want to come watch us play here at home. And my sister actually just visited me over winter break. So some people from home have seen me in Hawaii.
Oh, that's going to be great. I mean, I'm glad that they can catch you here, and especially for a big tournament like the Big West tournament. That's going to be so awesome. By the way, what's your major?
So I'm double majoring in information and computer sciences and also psychology.
Wow, double major. I give you so much credit to balance two majors plus a Division One intercollegiate sport. I don't know how you do it, and still go to the beach. I don't know how you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play a game. We're gonna play a little game. Um,
Okay.
what is a term in water polo in terms of like when you do something very quickly, either an offensive play, like in basketball, you call it the fast break. Is there something similar in water polo that you would say that happens real fast?
We just oh well, I mean, if you go like really fast from defense to offense and you have like a one on nobody or something, that's called a counter. But
Counter.
if you for example, you get like a power play and you shoot it really quick, we just call that the quick.
The
So
quick.
it's not
Okay.
very
The
creative.
reason I ask is because we're going to play a game that's going to rely on quick responses. So let's call this the quick game, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm going to ask you questions and I want at top of your head, boom, just a quick answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is the quick with Emma van Rossum. iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Social media platform that you always go on?
TikTok.
TV show or series that you would like to binge watch or have already binge watched?
All American.
Ooh. Netflix or Amazon?
Netflix.
Favorite celebrity?
Ryan Reynolds. Ooh, or Tom Holland.
Oh, Spider-Man. All right.
Yeah.
Are you a Marvel movie fan by chance?
Yeah. On the plane, I actually just watched Eternals.
Oh, I gotta still see that. That's the only one I haven't seen it. Oh, great. Marvel superhero that you feel is the best.
I think I would have to say Iron Man just because I love like his humor. It's the best. It's so good.
Superhero skill or power that you would want.
Mm, when you can like teleport from one place to another, is that I don't know if like a known superhero has that, but I would love to have that. That would be so perfect.
You could go from here to your hometown in the Netherlands, back in time
Yeah,
to.
and I would not have to like for morning practice. I could just teleport like 5 or 10 minutes before, and I'm there. Like, yeah, it would be so convenient.
Very, very good. Favorite movie?
It really depends on my mood, but my comfort movie is like The Holiday right now.
Hmm. Okay. Favorite, perfect segue. What is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Christmas. Food item that you could eat for 5 days straight.
Acai bowl.
Favorite dessert.
Ooh, ice cream.
Favorite snack.
Popcorn.
Buttered or unbuttered?
Unbuttered. I don't like. I think it's weird that in the movie theaters you have like a pump for the butter. Like we don't have that at home. And the first time I saw it, I was like, "What is that?" And then my American teammates explained that it was like butter that you pump onto your popcorn. I was like,
Yep.
"Wow, yeah."
Ooh, all right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, bucket item list that you'd wanna do.
Mm, either swim with dolphins or skydive, but I have a very bad fear of heights. So, but I think skydiving here in Hawaii is just, it looks so awesome on the North Shore, like the views that you get. So maybe I would just have to get over my fear of heights and do it.
Well, gee, skydiving should get you over your fear of heights with that one. And
I mean, yeah.
the last one is, if money was no object, what would be your ride?
Ooh, what would be my ride? Well, I think here in Hawaii, I would choose for like a really nice Jeep because I feel like that's perfect for the island.
And you can take the top down and
Yeah.
let your hair blow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Any convertible car would be so nice here.
Terrific, terrific. Well, thank you so much, Emma. I want to appreciate you not only playing the game with us, but taking the time to be part of our Fan Friday Talk story. And you said you guys are going on the road again, and not this weekend, but next weekend?
Yeah. So next weekend we are playing the Triton Invitational, which is in San Diego. And we will be playing 4 games again in the span of 2 days. So it will be a lot of fun for our team again. And yeah, it will be good to see where we're at against different teams that we're going to play.
Well, good luck to you and the team in the Triton, and good luck to you personally as you hopefully make it all the way and do very well in the Big West tournament so that your parents will have really something to cheer about coming at toward the end of the semester. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.